Does the simple act of bending down to tie your shoes send a jolt of pain through your knees? Do your fingers ache when you try to open a jar? Or your hips feel stiff and reluctant when you first get out of bed in the morning? If you're nodding along, you're certainly not alone. Joint pain, stiffness, and the kind of chronic discomfort that arthritis brings can feel like they're putting the brakes on enjoying everyday life. It's a reality for so many of us as we get older, and it can be incredibly frustrating when you just want to move freely. Play with the grandkids, tend your garden, or simply take a walk without that constant reminder that your joints aren't quite what they used to be. We try different things, maybe heat or ice, exercises, or even medication, all searching for some real relief, something that can actually make a difference day to day in how we feel and how much we can do. But what if one small, simple addition to your diet, something you might even enjoy eating, could be part of the answer? It sounds almost too easy, right? The truth is, what you eat plays a huge role in inflammation in your body, and that includes the inflammation in your joints that causes so much pain. There's a surprising connection between something as common as yogurt and how your joints feel. It's not a miracle cure, nothing is, but it can be a powerful natural tool in your arsenal against arthritis. Pain. In this video, we're going to dive into the world of yogurt and reveal the 3 best types that science and experience suggest can help reduce joint pain and inflammation naturally. We'll talk about why they work and how to easily include them in your daily routine. Stay with me, because by the end, you might look at your dairy aisle a little differently, and I'll share something that might genuinely surprise you about the power of these simple foods. Let's start by talking about the first type of yogurt that deserves a prime spot in your fridge if you're dealing with arthritis, and that's good old Greek yogurt. Now, you might think, yogurt is yogurt. What's so special about the Greek kind? Well, it's all about how it's made and what that process leaves you with. Greek yogurt is strained more than regular yogurt, which removes a lot of the liquid whey. What's left behind is a thicker, creamier, more concentrated product. And what is it concentrated in? Protein. This is a big deal for anyone with arthritis. While arthritis is primarily about the joints, the muscles surrounding and supporting those joints are absolutely crucial for stability, movement, and reducing the load on damaged cartilage or inflamed tissues. Stronger muscles can take some of the pressure off your painful joints. Getting enough protein, especially as we age, can be challenging for some people. And Greek yogurt offers a fantastic, easy-to-digest source. A typical serving can have significantly more protein than regular yogurt, sometimes double or even triple. Think about it. If your knees are weak and painful, building up the quadricep and hamstrings around them through exercise and proper nutrition like getting enough protein can provide better support, leading to less pain and more confidence in your movement. It's like having a better shock absorber system for your joints. Beyond just the sheer amount of protein, Greek yogurt is also a good source of calcium. We all know calcium is essential for strong bones. While arthritis isn't a bone disease like osteoporosis, healthy bones are the foundation for healthy joints. Making sure you're getting enough calcium helps keep that foundation strong. But there's another layer to why Greek yogurt, particularly plain, unsweetened varieties, can be helpful to probiotics. These are the beneficial bacteria that live in your gut. Now, you might wonder, what does my gut have to do with my achy knee? It turns out, quite a lot. There's a growing understanding of the gut-brain axis, and also the gut-joint axis. The health of your gut microbiome, the community of bacteria living there, can influence inflammation throughout your entire body, including in your joints. An unhealthy gut environment, often caused by poor diet, stress, or medications, can lead to increased systemic inflammation. By introducing beneficial probiotics through foods like Greek yogurt, you can help create a more balanced, healthier gut environment. This, in turn, can potentially help dial down that body-wide inflammation, which can translate to less inflammation and less pain in your joints. Not all Greek yogurts are created equal, though look for plain, unsweetened versions. Many flavored yogurts are loaded with sugar, and sugar is pro-inflammatory, meaning it increases inflammation in the body. Adding sugar to your yogurt could counteract the potential benefits. If you find plain yogurt too tart, try adding natural sweeteners like a little honey or maple syrup. Or, better yet, fresh or frozen berries. Berries are packed with antioxidants, which also help fight inflammation, making them a perfect pairing. You can mix it with nuts or seeds for added healthy fats and crunch, or use it as a base for a smoothie. Some people use it as a sour cream substitute on baked potatoes or in dips. The key is consistency. Adding a serving of plain Greek yogurt to your daily routine, perhaps with breakfast or as a snack, is a simple, passive way to get that boost of protein, calcium, and probiotics. It's not a magic pill. You won't eat 1 cup and suddenly feel 20 years younger. But consistently providing your body with these building blocks and inflammation fighters can, over time, make a noticeable difference in how your joints feel. It's about giving your body the right tools to help manage that chronic inflammation. Think about all the small movements throughout the day that are difficult. Reaching for something on a high shelf, getting up from a low chair, turning your neck to look behind you while driving. Every little bit of reduced pain and increased mobility helps reclaim some of that lost freedom. And incorporating plain Greek yogurt is a delicious and straightforward step in that direction. Now that we've explored the benefits of Greek yogurt for its protein and probiotic power, let's move on to another fermented dairy option that takes the probiotic game to a whole new level and can be particularly impactful for inflammation. Moving on from the thick, creamy goodness of Greek yogurt, let's talk about something that's often found right next to it in the dairy section, but is quite different: kefir. While yogurt is made by fermenting milk with a specific set of bacterial cultures, kefir is made using kefir grains, which are actually a symbiotic colony of bacteria and yeast. This results in a fermented milk drink that is thinner, pourable, and has a much wider and more diverse range of beneficial microorganisms than most yogurts. If the potential anti-inflammatory benefits of probiotics got your attention when we discussed Greek yogurt, kefir is where things get really interesting. Think of your gut microbiome as a complex ecosystem, like a rainforest. The more diverse species you have thriving there, the healthier and more resilient the ecosystem is. Most yogurts contain a few specific strains of beneficial bacteria, like Lactobacillus bulgaricus and Streptococcus thermophilus, and sometimes a few added Bifidobacterium or other lactobacillus strains. Kefir, on the other hand, typically contains a much broader spectrum of bacteria, often dozens of different strains, plus beneficial yeasts. This greater diversity of probiotics is thought to have an even more powerful effect on modulating the immune system and reducing systemic inflammation. Remember how inflammation in your gut can contribute to inflammation in your joints by introducing a richer, more diverse population of friendly bacteria and yeasts with kefir. You can potentially help calm down that inflammatory response originating in the gut. Some research suggests that certain strains of probiotics found in kefir may have specific anti-inflammatory properties. They can help strengthen the gut barrier, preventing leaky gut syndrome where toxins can pass from the gut into the bloodstream and trigger inflammation. They can also influence the production of compounds in the gut that have anti-inflammatory effects throughout the body. Kefir is also typically very low in lactose, even for people who are usually lactose intolerant, because the bacteria and yeasts consume most of the lactose during fermentation. This makes it a more accessible option for many. It's packed with vitamins and minerals too, including B vitamins, vitamin K2, which is important for bone health and often overlooked, calcium, and magnesium. While not as protein-dense as Greek yogurt per serving volume, it still contributes protein. How do you incorporate kefir? It's simple because of its drinkable consistency. You can drink a glass of plain kefir on its own, although it's tangy. Slightly effervescent taste can take some getting used to for some people. A popular way to enjoy it is in smoothies. Because it's liquid, it blends beautifully, adding creaminess and a probiotic punch without needing yogurt. You can combine it with those anti-inflammatory berries. A handful of spinach, you won't taste it. Maybe some chia seeds or flax seeds for omega-3s, and a little fruit for sweetness. You can also use it in overnight oats or as a base for salad dressings. Again, just like with Greek yogurt, avoid the heavily sweetened and flavored kefirs, as the added sugar works against your goal of reducing inflammation. Look for plain, organic options if possible. Making kefir a daily habit, perhaps a small glass in the morning or adding it to your lunch smoothie, is another easy way to consistently flood your gut with beneficial microbes that can help soothe the inflammation that contributes to your joint pain. It's a passive but powerful strategy. It's about supporting your body's natural ability to regulate inflammation from the inside out. Think about the frustration of having good days and bad days with your arthritis. While many factors are at play, consistent dietary support, like incorporating kefir, can help create a more stable, less inflamed internal environment, potentially leading to more good days and fewer bad ones. It's about building resilience in your body. Now, what about those who can't or prefer not to eat dairy? There's a fantastic option for you too that can still provide similar joint-supporting benefits. And we'll explore that next. So, we've covered dairy-based options like Greek yogurt for protein and calcium, and kefir for its diverse probiotic profile. But what if dairy just doesn't agree with you? Many people find dairy exacerbates their inflammatory conditions, or perhaps they have an allergy or intolerance. Does that mean you miss out on the potential benefits of these fermented foods and added nutrients for your joints? Absolutely not. The third category of yogurt we're going to talk about focuses on fortified, plant-based yogurts, specifically those with added probiotics, calcium, and often vitamin D. The world of plant-based yogurts has exploded in recent years, made from everything from almond milk and soy milk to coconut milk, oat milk, and cashew milk. Just like with dairy yogurts, not all plant-based options are created equal, especially when you're looking for joint support. The key here is fortification and added probiotics. Plain, unfortified plant-based yogurts might offer some natural nutrients depending on their base ingredient, but they often lack the significant amounts of calcium and vitamin D that are so crucial for bone health. The foundation for healthy joints, calcium, as we discussed, supports bone strength, and vitamin D is essential for calcium absorption. Many people, especially seniors, don't get enough vitamin D, and low levels have been linked to increased inflammation and pain. Look for plant-based yogurts that explicitly state they are fortified with calcium and vitamin D. This ensures you're getting those critical nutrients. Beyond fortification, the next crucial element is added probiotics. Just because a product is fermented doesn't automatically mean it contains live, active probiotic cultures in sufficient numbers to impact your gut health. The manufacturing process can sometimes destroy these delicate microbes. Look for labels that say contains live and active cultures or list specific probiotic strains. While the diversity might not be as high as in traditional kefir, many fortified plant-based yogurts now include well-researched probiotic strains known for their potential gut health and anti-inflammatory benefits, such as Bifidobacterium lactis or Lactobacillus acidophilus. Choosing a plant-based yogurt with added calcium, vitamin D, and probiotics gives you the benefits of supporting bone health and potentially reducing systemic inflammation via the gut-joint connection. Without the dairy, almond milk yogurt can be a good option. It's often lower in calories and fat, and fortified versions provide calcium and vitamin D. Coconut milk yogurt is creamier and contains medium-chain triglycerides MCTs, which some find beneficial. But be mindful of saturated fat content. And again, prioritize fortified options with added probiotics. Soy yogurt is naturally higher in protein than many other plant-based options, making it a good alternative if you're also focusing on protein intake. Similar to the benefit we discussed with Greek yogurt, when selecting a plant-based yogurt. Just like with dairy versions. Stick to plain, unsweetened varieties to avoid the pro-inflammatory effects of added sugar. Sweeten it yourself with berries, a touch of maple syrup, or vanilla extract. You can use these plant-based yogurts in all the same ways you'd use dairy yogurt in smoothies, with granola as a snack, or even in savory dishes as a creamy element. Making this switch or incorporating a fortified plant-based yogurt into your diet, especially if dairy is problematic for you, ensures you're still getting valuable nutrients and probiotic support to help manage your arthritis pain naturally. It's empowering to know that there are effective, delicious options available regardless of your dietary preferences or needs. It's not about deprivation. It's about making informed choices that nourish your body and support your joints. Consistency is still key. Regularly consuming these fortified, probiotic-rich plant-based yogurts helps maintain that beneficial gut environment and steady supply of calcium and vitamin D, contributing to a less inflamed state and potentially greater comfort and mobility over time. It's about taking small, consistent steps towards feeling better and more capable in your daily life. So, we've explored how incorporating certain types of yogurt, or a close relative like kefir, into your daily diet can be a surprisingly effective natural strategy for helping to manage arthritis pain and inflammation. We talked about how plain Greek yogurt brings powerful protein to support the muscles around your joints and essential calcium for bone health, plus those standard probiotics that start working on your gut. Then we looked at kefir, that wonderful drinkable option, which provides a much wider and more diverse spectrum of probiotics and beneficial yeasts, offering even greater potential for calming systemic inflammation originating in the gut. And finally, we made sure to cover fortified plant-based yogurts with added probiotics, offering a fantastic dairy-free alternative that still provides crucial calcium, vitamin D, and those inflammation-fighting microbes. It's clear that what you eat has a profound impact on how your body functions, including how much inflammation is present and how your joints feel day to day. It's not about relying on one single food to solve everything, but rather seeing these foods as valuable tools in your overall approach to managing arthritis. Combining these dietary choices with other positive habits, like gentle exercise appropriate for your condition, maintaining a healthy weight, and getting enough sleep, creates a powerful synergy that can truly make a difference in your quality of life. Remember, making small, consistent changes to your diet really can add up over time. You might not feel dramatically different after one serving, but by regularly including these beneficial yogurts or kefir, you are consistently providing your body with the building blocks it needs to support your joints and the beneficial microbes that can help dampen down inflammation. Think about adding a dollop of plain Greek yogurt with berries to your breakfast cereal, sipping on a small glass of kefir in the afternoon, or using a fortified plant-based yogurt with added probiotics as a base for your morning smoothie. These are simple adjustments, but their effects on your internal environment can be significant. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and taking proactive steps to feel better. You deserve to move with less pain, to enjoy your hobbies, to spend time with loved ones without being constantly limited by discomfort. These foods offer a delicious, natural way to support your body in fighting inflammation and promoting joint health. It's a gentle, nourishing approach that works with your body's natural processes. Don't feel overwhelmed. Just pick one type to start with and see how it fits into your routine. Maybe try plain Greek yogurt for a couple of weeks. Notice how you feel. Then, perhaps, try adding kefir, or if you're dairy-free. Find a fortified plant-based option you enjoy. Listening to your body and seeing what works best for you is always key. The most important thing is to start. Every little bit helps on the journey towards greater comfort and mobility. You are taking a positive step simply by learning about these options. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Have you tried using yogurt or kefir to help with your arthritis? What foods have you found helpful? Share your thoughts and tips in the comments below. Your experience could help someone else in our community. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps others who are looking for natural ways to reduce joint pain. Find this video. And if you want more practical tips and natural strategies for living your best life at any age, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future videos. Remember, age is just a number, and you have the power to make choices every day that support your health and happiness. Keep learning, keep exploring, and keep living your best life at every age.